Hi everyone, I'm David Wojcik and this is MBOT TV. Stories we covered this week. Sheridan College receives a huge $1.5 million grant. Ontario steps up red tape reduction. The Canadian Chamber of Commerce appeals to Ottawa to finally modernize Canada's tax system. And the Prime Minister is in the hot seat for not including a valuable clause for Canada when negotiating the new NAFTA with the United States. Let's dive in. Welcome to MBOT TV, a weekly recap of what happened in business at the Mississauga Board of Trade and around the city of Mississauga. First up, our series on the corporate execution gap. Here's Fred Pitsadney from Focus Management with our Guru Gab tip of the week on the difference between a vision and a mission statement and how it affects your execution strategy.
Hi, my name is Fred. Let's focus. There's a lot of confusion on the difference between a mission statement and a vision statement. Here are my definitions. A mission statement is why an organization exists. It's their reason for being. How does the enterprise make the world a better place? What problems does it solve for its stakeholders? A greenhouse manufacturer defined their mission as creating growing environments that inspire greatness for our customers and our people. Notice the double meaning of growing environments. Very clever and very inspirational, being focused on their customers and their human talent. Again, growing environments that inspire greatness for our customers and for our people. A vision statement is what the organization wants to become. What will it look like in the future? The desired state. A plumbing supplies company defined their vision as our products installed on every plumbing fixture, one country at a time. Notice how their vision is defined externally by their customers, not about them becoming the best or the biggest. Their vision is driven by being chosen by their customers. Make it happen. Make your mission and vision really matter. Back to you, David.
Thanks, Fred. Sheridan College was filled with excitement as Minister Navdeep Bains brought tremendous news for the college and made the announcement at the Hazel McCallion campus. Sheridan President and Vice Chancellor Janet Morrison welcomed the minister along with Her Worship Mayor Bonnie Crombie. The minister then seized the opportunity to make the $1.5 million announcement.
But it's important to know that we need to create that pipeline of companies, that future billion-dollar company that can really have the head office here in Canada, the research and development in Canada, the marketing and sales in Canada, which means more jobs for Canadians. Just like that global skills strategy, for every visa that we issue, it creates 10 Canadian jobs as well. And so, I'm so delighted, through FedDev, an agency that I'm very proud to work with and oversee, we're going to be providing $1.5 million to the entrepreneurship, discovery, and growth engine right here in Sheridan.
The minister praised Mississauga for its accomplishments in attracting the innovative companies who have made Mississauga their home. Coming up is our political report with Brad Butt and MBOT's upcoming events listing with Stephanie Giorgio. But first, are you looking for ways to save money on your employee benefits? The Chamber Plan can help.
The Chamber's plan now offers employee benefit programs with greater selection, higher coverage levels, and more value than ever before. Take another look and see why we're the choice of more small businesses than any other plan in Canada. The Chamber's plan. It's for your benefit.
Now for our political update, here's our Director of Government Relations, Brad Butt. Brad?
Well, thanks, David. The Canadian Chamber of Commerce has released its report, 50 Years of Cutting and Pasting, Modernizing Canada's Tax System, which is calling on the Government of Canada to establish a Royal Commission to look at the entire tax system in Canada. The CCC feels the inquiry should explore the following aspects of Canada's tax system through a comprehensive review: broadening the tax base to explore the most effective tax policy solutions, adjusting the tax mix to better promote business investment and economic growth, bridging the digital tax divide to ensure a fair and equitable tax system, simplifying the tax filing experience with digital filing solutions, legislating a taxpayer charter of rights to hold the CRA accountable, providing a representative for small business to resolve conflicts with the CRA, conducting regular comprehensive reviews to keep the tax system up to date. A copy of the full report is available on the MBOT website. It has been discovered that Canada does not have a Buy America exemption under the new Canada-US-Mexico Free Trade Agreement, but that Mexico does. U.S. President Donald Trump signed an executive order on January the 31st, beefing up action on Buy America, which is likely to harm Canadian firms doing business or procurement in the United States. The Business Council of Canada is urging the Finance Minister to include measures in the upcoming budget to make Canada more competitive and brace it for the next economic downturn. In a letter to Bill Morneau last week, the BCC President and CEO Goldie Hyder outlined the Council's concerns about skills training, regulation, the energy sector, trade, and Canada's fiscal sustainability. Canada's business leaders are concerned about Canada's economic future, Mr. Hyder said in the letter, which was sent to the Finance Minister last Tuesday. Budget 2019 is an opportunity to introduce measures to help Canada reach its full potential while preparing for the next economic downturn, end quote. While Statistics Canada announced on February 8th that employment in Ontario increased by 41,400 jobs in January. The gains included 34,000 full-time positions and 7,300 part-time jobs. Ontario's Minister of Economic Development, Trade and Job Creation, the Honourable Todd Smith, has released a video about red tape reduction in the province, and he wants businesses to know.
We're working hard every day to keep one of our most important promises to the people of Ontario, to cut red tape. Why does that matter? Because red tape drives up business costs and makes it tougher for companies to create good jobs. That's why our government has set an ambitious target of reducing the red tape affecting businesses by 25%. And I'm announcing today that we're going to meet this target by 2020. That's a full 2 years ahead of schedule. That's right, we're not wasting any time keeping our promise to the people, and we won't stop until we get the job done. Ontario is open for business.
The Ontario government announced its next stage in its commitment to protect the environment and fight climate change without imposing a carbon tax last week. In particular, Ontario's proposed regulatory approach combines emissions reduction standards while recognizing the unique circumstances of Ontario's economy and its manufacturing sector. Similar to approved systems in Saskatchewan and Alberta, the proposed approach would set sector or facility level greenhouse gas emissions performance standards that industrial facilities are required to meet and tie emissions to the level of output or production from these facilities, rather than an absolute cap on emissions for the province. Each industrial facility would be required to demonstrate compliance annually. Well, to hear more about Ontario's climate change strategy, please join us on March 5th for a breakfast with the Honourable Rod Phillips, Minister of the Environment, Conservation and Parks. Ontario Finance Minister Victor Fedeli announced last week that the government has reduced the projected deficit by another $1 billion, largely driven by increased economic activity from consumers and businesses. The deficit is now projected to be $13.5 billion in 2018-19. Back to you, David.
Thanks, Brad. With a complete listing of events for the next 4 weeks, here's our events manager, Stephanie Giorgio. Stephanie?
Thanks, David, and here's what's coming up at your Mississauga Board of Trade. On February 20th, Good Morning Mississauga is at Monte Carlo Inn. Come out and connect with your MBOT colleagues. Book a speaker spot. Where else can you make over 100 cold calls in just 2 minutes? On February 21st, MBOT under 40 business professionals get together at Game Time Eatery and Entertainment. An evening with light snacks, adult beverages, and lots of opportunity to start building important business relationships. On March 5th, we welcome Minister Ron Phillips, Ontario's Minister of Environment, Conservation and Parks. Join us at Braben Golf Course for an informative keynote followed by an interactive Q&A. On March 6th, Membership Matters is at MBOT, a session for new members to discover all the great benefits that your Mississauga Board of Trade has to offer. Seasoned members are always welcome to stop by for a refresher. On March 8th, MBOT celebrates International Women's Day. Join us at the Board of Trade offices and mingle with your colleagues. Of course, our male members are always welcome to join us in the celebration. And save the date for our annual Golf Classic, 9, Dine and Network. On June 24th, we tee off at Lionhead Golf for 9 holes of fun. Whether you're a golfer or not, this event has something for you. Can't make golf? No problem. Join us for dinner, big prizes, and our legendary silent auction. Grand prize of a big screen TV and a live auction for 2 airline tickets. Back to you, David.
Thanks, Stephanie. If you have any questions about how to submit articles for MBOT's Connect magazine or have your company featured on MBOT TV, contact your membership services manager by calling 905-273-6151 and press 0 to get connected. Details about these stories and events are available at www.mbot.com. Until next week, this is David Wojcik, wishing you continued success in your business.